You said the lynching and the strike are related?
By now, I'm sure you've figured out who the dead man was working for. The bad guys. Wild Pines. Sent to scare us. Another violent measure of the top hats against us flatcaps.
What do you mean?
Harry, this strike is the culmination of many, many mistakes made by the Wild Pines group. They tried to shut the strike down by sending in armed mercenaries.
You mean our victim?
A security contractor? Can you imagine that? Workers standing in peaceful protest, united in the spirit of fellowship, and they send hired killers to mow us down with machine gun fire?
We would have heard about that, right?
He performs a motion as if spraying bullets from a machine gun.
I'm talking beasts. Hardened killers from proxy wars in Yisut, Semenine, Saramaritsa, you name it, they've done it. Raping, killing, burning villages, killing little children for the Senorita Pineapple Company, Harry.
What?
Everything they did there, they brought over here. They want to turn Revachol into a third world slum. Honestly, the only thing they didn't do is kill the village elephant.
Hang on, you have a village elephant?
No, Harry, the elephant is metaphorical and so is the village, but the mercs and their brutality are very real.
Go on.
Now, I haven't personally witnessed the brutalities out there. I have the luxury of staying in my container, you see. If I need to go somewhere, they just move my container.
Container?
Yes, I'm an old man, Harry. My legs aren't what they used to be. They lift my office with that big crane. It's actually very fun. You should try it. But enough about me and my fun container. The killers the company hired, I think there were 3 of them, all hardened commando types. One of them got downright suicidal, getting drunk, violent, a little rapey. Even their own negotiator couldn't control him. That's your boy, the one who likes hanging out and trees.
By negotiator, you mean Joyce?
Harry, what you need to realize is, we dock workers are not pushovers. We got grit, Harry. This whole neighborhood does. Push us hard enough and we push back. And when we do, we push to kill.
A whole neighborhood?
Potentially, Harry, potentially. We got arm wrestling champions, rowing club people, ex-coal miners, tough guys, all ready to spring into action for their home base.
Who did the pushing?
There's a militant wing inside the Union. A group of people whose duties don't involve manual labor, but peacekeeping in the neighborhood, making sure everything runs smoothly.
That sounds a bit like organized crime.
Just a bit.
They're like you guys. Idealistic people who want to make sure bad things don't happen. And if they already have, well, punishment must follow.
Again, that sounds like organized crime.
Thank you, Logic.
So these idealists killed our victim?
One day Titus Hardy, leader of this peacekeeping faction, comes up to me and says, "Boss, socialist democratic fervor drove us to take it upon ourselves to kill this beast that was burdening the land."
Can you just talk normal words?
I don't think he's capable.
Alright.
He probably worded it differently, but that was the idea.
He's talking
Sure
normal, he's
sounded
just
to me
quoting him.
like they killed him.
He definitely just paraphrased.
I gave them 2 weeks paid leave and told them to lay low to avoid retaliation.
Aren't you worried we might arrest them for this?
Oh, I'm not at all worried about that. These are not the kind of men who get arrested. They're Martinez boys, tough and gritty. I'd like to see the man who takes them in. Besides, I sent my lawyer girl to look after them.
He places a lot of faith in that lawyer girl. Perhaps this is a tactical error. Anyway.
How do you know the mercenaries were hired by the shipping company? I'm trying to keep the bullet close to my chest here. But
Sure.
How do I know?
I don't know
Let me
if that's
tell you about
good.
these people. That's their MO. It's what they do. Last winter, some poor workers in Terminal E went on a little strike. The company sent in Sediment, a security contractor. The strike was over the workers' right to wear protective footwear, Harry. These guys turn up and start beating people. Tell you what, Harry, I wouldn't be surprised if we got the same mercenary company after a little rebranding. And I'm sure as hell not surprised to see an army of scabs under my gates.
So you believe the scabs were organized by the security contractor?
You said it. Hell, One of those guys looks big enough to take down that proverbial elephant. Boys like that don't just happen to show up during strikes.
I'm not going to give you anything I don't, unless I think it'll get me something. So another question.
Absolutely, Harry.
Who?
Absolutely. Oh, Liz is a bright one. I paid for that law degree myself, thinking it'll probably turn her all fancy. But hell, Harry, she came back a firebrand socialist. Sometimes she scares me with her zeal. Oh, they are simply fine young men, all 7 of them. Exemplary union members, always working to advance their position in the local socialist democratic movement. Core members. Old Theo used to run them, but things really kicked into gear when Titus took the reins and named the group after himself. Gotta love his initiative.
Interesting. Who's second in command?
They're almost all of them great guys, born leaders. Whatever happened, I'm sure they only had the best interests of Martinez and Revachol in mind. Work with them. Hell, interview them. But don't fight them. They really are just like you. Men who like beer, women, and some order on the streets. You know what, Harry? I got a feeling they're gonna show up in full force tomorrow.
The lieutenant marks something in his notebook.
So we're not pressing 1. Because we told him we didn't go into the room.
You told him you didn't go in.
Hey, can you ask him to cooperate?
But of course, it's the least I can do for my good friend Harry. I'll do it right after we've concluded this talk.
When you meet this Titus, tell him about this. See what he has to say.
Yeah.
Also, Harry, here's 5 real.
Hey,
Yeah, why?
I'm not giving you anything. I'm just holding out 5 real.
Needless to say, this is another move. Don't take it.
No.
Oh, I wasn't offering it to you, just holding it out there. But I'm willing to share information. Was there anything else?
I'm actually not sure about what the bullet thing would do.
Yeah, I'm kind of torn.
Because I've never gotten that to tell him at all, so I don't know.
The only so my reasoning for clicking that would be if they went through a bunch of trouble to stage a lynching and Everett's just like unflappable asshole, it might be a way to get a reaction out of him.
You're right. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Just, yeah.
So they shot him.
He was shot in the head before he was hanged.
How odd. I don't know what to say, Lieutenant. They told me they hanged him. A hanged man is what I saw when I took a look into that yard. What I do know is, the case is in safe hands. If anyone can get to the bottom of this shot and hanged man,
Yeah,
it's
nothing.
my 2 little policemen.
Yeah.
Godspeed, policeman.
I didn't know, you know.
Yeah, it's fine.
I think it was worth a shot.
Yeah, I mean, nothing happened. So, that's fine.
Was it a good
Because if their cover story is
I'm
going to be
not
they hang
sure we
him,
made much headway.
flaunting, hey,
was
I know
hoping
you
we'd
didn't.
bust the case wide open.
Yeah.
Heck, I even
not a
wanted to
terrible
tell you what
idea.
I really want to achieve with the strike. I don't know what happened, Harry. I wanted you to feel like Mr. Martinez. And of course, I also wanted you to find your gun. But it's like I can't completely trust you. Yet. Yes, Harry. It's like I can't fully trust you if you're not a man of the left. I want to, but I just can't.
A man of the left. So you have to be a social democrat. He's been hurt too much in the past by men who aren't social democrats.
You're a communist. I mean, you have it in your thought cabinet. You haven't internalized it. But still.
Yeah.
Look at all these great options.
These are great options. Anyway, I'm more left than you.
You're saying it, but I don't believe you. You know how it is, company snitches, agent provocateurs everywhere. I'm barricaded in this fortress of mine, and I need to get a message out. Will you help me?
You sure are super barricaded after you told me you took a look at the body. Which means you've been there.
And what would this entail?
Once again, I require nothing unethical or illegal of you. You just need to get 2 little signatures on this piece of paper, and then mail it to my accountant in La Delta.
Jim?
It depends. I don't think what we just got from Mr. Clare was very useful.
But he thinks it's your call.
As I said, it weighs on me heavily. But once we get really talking, well, I'm gonna hand you the keys to Martin A's, and maybe even help you figure out who's behind this killing.
Didn't you already just say it was one of...
Just all with a smile on his face.
Yeah. Anyway, what?
I'm glad you asked, Harry. The Union is going to build a modern youth centre in Martin A's. It will be righteous. We're gonna get those teenagers off drugs and on roller skates. There's a nameless little street on the coast with some old houses around it. Most people have already signed. I just need 2 more signatures to get this mission off the ground, Harry.
And, where is this?
On the coast, Harry, across the canal. There's a cul-de-sac there, a little village they're calling it. A gloomy place. You'll find it. I trust your detective skills, Harry.
You're already pretty deep into this. What's a little more? No one can see you here in Martinez.
Alright. That's my stat. I gotta listen to it. But what'll happen to the current occupants?
They are just gonna have to deal with the construction noise for 6 months, and then they'll be living like kings. Right next to a fancy new youth centre, designed by the best architects from Stella Marie.
My stat told me to go, so we're going.
You bring joy to my heart, Harry. Such a pleasure to be working with you. Here. You need to get signatures from Isabel Sadie and Lillian Carter. The cul-de-sac is right past the pawn shop and across the canal. I hear there is some trouble with the water lock, but they should fix it by Wednesday morning. Once you have the signatures, mail this to 13022 La Rocca in La Delta. Then I'll know you're a solid socialist.
We do still need to investigate the drug thing. So let's investigate the drug thing.
What? Harry, how could you say that to me? You know I appreciate a joke as much as any Johnny Fat Guy, but I can't take slander. Are you actually investigating this?
Wait, what?
I am.
Why would that be a lie?
Because right now it's informal. I guess that's my only reasoning there.
Alright, I am.
You've hurt me, Harry.
You're essentially investigating it as a
But
bribe
you know what?
for Joyce.
I trust you, like I trust all my friends. And I know you'll never talk to me about this again, because you don't want to wound me. So do what you want, and let's change the subject.
Thank you for your understanding. We will continue to do what we must.
You too, Lieutenant. You know, I like you, but you never were my favorite. I'm a Harry guy. I'm Team Harry.
That's the first time you spoke to him.
None taken. Did we have anything else to do here, Harry?
Don't you want to know how I got in?
Harry, honestly, I'm just relieved you didn't get a hernia. A man your age.
Nothing.
The big man peers at you over the rims of his glasses for a moment, then interlaces his fingers and rests his chin on his hands.
Anyway, I assure you, I am a very well-informed man. Information reaches me before I even get the chance to request it.
Alright, bye.
See you soon, debardeur. Just kidding, but not too much.
What does that even mean? Alright. Interact with envelope.
Sure.
We have signatures. We have a level up.
Thank you for now.
On the patient?
I conceptual. Yeah.
You did want to do that to look at the shades. If you want to do that next.
Might as well. If only there was fast travel.
Take a look at the envelope, maybe?
Huh?
think you can like investigate the envelope.
I mean, I can.
You take the legal documents out
Just gonna
of
think
the
that's your
envelope.
reason. Oh yeah, there you
A
go.
12 to 40-month construction period and the zoning plan in the
Look at it.
addendum. The youth center cuts into the ocean like the bow of some great modern ship. Apparently, it's going to cover most, if not all, of the street and the square between the existing houses.
You should check if you have
It's
logic
3
gear
stories
before you make
tall.
that check.
Yeah.
It's going to be awfully close to the already existing buildings, almost wall to wall, practically integrating them into the youth center. This is either an ominous or cool architectural choice. Hard to say.
What do you think, Kim?
I'm no property lawyer, but it looks fine. I like the print size. They're not selling or leasing anything. It's not a perfect solution, but
Oh wow.
I think I'm okay.
Yeah, you're probably good.
It's
Ominous
also,
shape.
it's also a white check, so if I do have logic gear, I can just then equip it, right?
Well, it won't reset it unless you raise your logic by 1.
Oh, you have to put a point in. You can't have gear.
Yeah.
You
You,
just quick save.
What's the worst
you have to
that
put a
could
point in
happen?
or do something that would reset it.
What's the worst
Like
that could
apparently
happen?
becoming a communist.
There is no
We're
loophole.
fine.
The simple truth
You had pretty good
is
odds.
the current
Anything but
residents
a
are going
3
to lose their
or
street
3.
access, and for the next 12 to 40 months, their lives will be dominated by constant construction noise right next door.
What are the ramifications?
Once the construction starts, it'll probably take a few months, a year maybe, for even the most stubborn occupants to get tired of living like this. After that, they'll sell their property for cheap and move out.
Hey, they're gonna have to move.
I should have seen it. Evrard probably has eyes on us, but we could try to get other people to sign this instead of those listed. Or you could forge their signatures yourself. By the time he finds out, we'll already be gone. However, we'll need access to the coast before we do anything. Evrard won't believe you got villager signatures if you can't even get to the village. You can try forgery as soon as we can cross the waterlock.
Zoning plan.
The youth center cuts into the ocean
Okay.
like
Figured it out.
Tomorrow.
That's a tomorrow problem.
Yeah, I remember there being some check or another in the envelope. I didn't remember what it was specifically. So let me tell you, I got my gun.
Yeah.
Craved my gun. I did anything I could to get it.
the already familiar cold touch of plastic welcomes you as you pick up the handset.
I don't know what this is gonna do, but we can spare the money, right?
Yeah, now you can spend money for sure.
The machine swallows your coin and seems to be waiting for your next move.
Okay.
Your fingers run over the dial pad. 005. That's the dialing code for Revachol. 4952. And a moment of hesitation before entering the final numbers. 993. Calling. Calling. Still calling. Then,
Video Revachol, 24-hour video rental. We rent 8 and 10mm film for home use. This is Lummy. How may I help you?
the voice of a youngster on the other end sounds as enthusiastic as that of a man walking towards the gallows.
What?
Video Revachol is a 24-hour video rental. We rent 8 and 10mm film for home use. This is Lummy.
What?
Sir, I don't know. It's a video
Cool.
rental. No.
Cool.
Maybe you called to extend your rental period? Do you need to extend your rental period?
Maybe, but I don't even know my name.
If you need any further assistance, you can visit us on the corner of Voyager and Main. I can't help you over the phone. Are we done?
The call is terminated by the other party.
Weird, but I got experience. So can we just keep that exchange rate as I dump the rest of my money into the phone? 10 cents for 5 experience, please.
$2 per level ain't bad.
That'd get me a lot. 20.
The tear machine stands.
Bottles.
Your bottles clunk into.
Oh yeah, I made it all back.
Go tile that for 7 more times. You never talk to the racist lorry driver about the drugs?
This guy?
Yeah, that's his name. It's a racist lorry driver.
You know, we can talk. Why not?
Welcome to Rivachol.
Get past this first.
Hey, I know. That's where we are.
Don't you welcome to Revachol me. My grandfather came here from a 3,000-year-old racist isolationist culture, while your ancestors came to this island a mere 300 years ago. Every school of thought and government has failed in the city, but I love it nonetheless. It belongs to me as much as it belongs to you.
Tell him.
It's men like you who keep Revachol divided, making it that much harder for everyone to climb out of this post-war limbo.
What's going on?
Oh, come on, man. I just said, welcome to Rivachol. It's a
I don't know.
lorry driver thing.
But I can see your name, sir.
Your name card begs to differ.
I know exactly what you meant. You think my kind doesn't belong here, that I should watch myself and behave. But you see, I'm an officer of the RCM. It's actually my job to make sure you behave. I would advise you to remember that.
Silence. The air between them becomes tense. Your partner needs backup. Now's your moment to shine.
Well, I think we all learned something here.
I haven't learned anything I didn't know before.
The lieutenant exhales and resumes his regular calmness.
All right.
Whatever you say, officers.
He smells of heavy motor oils, and his breath of high tar content cigarettes, probably Astra Whites.
What you hauling?
Oh, not much anymore. I'm here to pick up some cargo, but the dock workers are on strike, so it's a sit and wait on your ass situation.
Hey, what kind?
Apples.
Apples?
Yeah, apples. I take it you had other questions?
He's given you the runaround. Let's be honest, you were bested.
Huh?
Oh, you. Oh,
I failed.
Failed. Okay.
Oh.
Hey, is this your mug?
Oh man, that's great. Look at that guy go. Haven't seen anything that funny in a while.
Hey, is it yours?
God damn. Thanks for that, but no, it's not mine.
He doesn't live in
I've
Martinez.
experience for it, so yeah.
Argument.
It's about biological determinism, natural law, the sorting of the races. Not the most popular topic nowadays, with a coalition in charge and all. You might want to change the topic. That is, bury your head under the sand like common sheep.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
I'm not just racist. Look, I've read books. Huh? The science of racial theory has all been proved, even if some people don't want to accept it.
Richard,
Yeah, what's up, bud?
he's an advanced racist.
He's an advanced racist!
He should go talk to Measurehead.
People who've studied these things say that you and me are superior by design. So, naturally, we Occidentals should be in charge. Obviously, you can see the merits in that.
Yes, you're a prime example.
Open your eyes. Haven't you noticed something different lately? An unfortunate downturn, maybe? Huh? When members of the superior race cease to believe in their innate superiority, they stop competing for resources.
Okay,
Uh-huh.
and
This concerns you, policeman, so you better be vigilant. The damn kips are showing up good.
Oh!
Same with the mosquitoes. And the other intruder species too. They're on the precipice of cultural victory. It's
Uh-huh.
true. Also, you need to realize the dangers of mixing races. Who knows what might happen if people don't stay in their birthplace? You might end up with a new sub-race, with unknown characteristics.
We'll
leading
get
to
those new
extra
types. We
competition.
can't have that.
That's why you've got to control the offspring.
Uh-huh.
Don't push your luck, Runt.
Uh-huh.
I like that. Well, I was like, yeah, I can get down with racism. That sounds alright. You speaking a lot of sense, Jay.
Uh-huh.
You can't let the blood mix.
Uh-huh.
You should go talk to Measure.
He should go talk to Measurehead. All right. Save.
The shine on these sunglasses
Conceptualization.
lasts a lifetime, officer. 100% guaranteed.
I need these. Wow.
Ooh.
Clearly, you have some clothing.
Do I have any clothing? Yeah, let's find out.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
The shine on
You know,
these sunglasses lasts a
Fortitude's not
lifetime, officer.
so bad. It's almost a coin flip.
Mm.
Damn.
Oh, that
Hey, at least it might actually offer some protection against
Alright.
the sun.
Should we prepare for
I hope
firefights?
not.
All right.
don't like it? Sure, Square Joe. No problem.
All right. Another time.
Another time. Another day. Oh,
Yeah,
you could
go beat
do
up Measurehead.
I don't know what
Oh
that
no,
was.
you can go talk to Measure.
I think that was learning his racisms.
that. Yeah, it
I think
was
that
like,
was
tell me-
prescribed to his.
Legendary empathy for Kuno.
Mm,
Yeah, it's pretty. Yeah.
not the hardest. Hardest is impossible. Hence the backyard wall.
Just looking at all the white text. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well. Oh, and
Oh, and the wall.
the wall.
Still
I can
impossible.
try it. It says impossible, but I got a 1 in 36.
Yep.
And I raised the stat, so why not?
Might even be 2 and 36.
What?
I think impossible is an 18.
Oh, I need to hit an 18?
Well, 12 auto succeeds.
Right. Okay. But I've got conceptualization.
I'm just saying that I believe an impossible check is 18.
Ah,
That's
okay.
what it's
Which is even higher than
Sure.
legendary?
correct.
Oh boy.
Legendary might be like 14, 15.
Just an ordinary wall. Nothing to see here.
That's
Hey,
with a +2.
it's you got a better chance. 3 and 36.
Yeah.
No.
Why? It's a wall.
That was close. I got
Yeah,
one
you got
6.
14.
Why must we
Yeah.
stop to look at this wall every...
I'll come back.
Kim's
to
getting
you.
annoyed at the wall. Alright. I don't even know what to do.
Let's see. Well, since the
Wait, we have tasks. We can look at them. 2 signatures. Can't do it. Can't. So these are both going to be Wednesday.
so pretty much the main quest is going to talk to the
I-
Hardy Boys
Yeah.
and shoot.
You could also talk to the scab leader.
I
'Cause you hadn't done
could.
that.
You can go past the veil in the bookstore. See what's back
Yeah.
there.
You could actually go look at books because now that you have money, maybe there's something in there. I
You're
didn't
right.
pay
No, there
attention to
was a
any of
book.
it because you
There
had no
was a
money.
book we wanted.
Oh yeah, wasn't the one that like
It was the book
That-
about the pail.
yeah the stat was yelling at you about?
Yeah. I want it. Alright. It was in here.
This bookstore is not strictly about
Yeah.
crime, romance,
Oh, yeah,
and
medicinal
biographies
purposes
of
of fail.
famous people.
Indeed. Something about that book does seem to have spoken to you. Well, I hope it contains what you're looking for.
Let's find out if it contains what I'm looking for.
Medicinal purposes of the pearl. The cover.
Open
Flipping
it.
through the book, you find a number of sections on the general benefits of the pearl. A large pharmacopoeia makes up nearly half of the book.
A what?
You come across the following explanation. While modern pharmacopoeia are continually updated by so-called experts, based on the results of clinical trials. Readers will find assembled here the timeless wisdom relied upon by generations of traditional Seolite medicine practitioners, Mesk mystics, and Ilmaran folk doctors. Finally, something to calm the angry spirits that have been plaguing you.
Yeah.
It seems to contain descriptions of the medicinal properties of various ingredients that may be gathered from the pale, as well as instructions for producing a variety of herbal remedies.
How about some memory regaining?
There are a number of Seolite tonics that promise to improve your short-term memory, but nothing that speaks to your condition.
Damn. How about the hangover?
There's nothing in here that speaks to hangovers directly. However, while browsing through the various descriptions, you become convinced that you could assemble something from the ingredients listed here. Want to give it a shot?
We're doing it.
First, you need to choose a base ingredient.